Hello humans and non-humans alike, and good ever applies to you, and today we are back on Diablo 3, PS4, let's play. I didn't really have to say all that, did I? It's gotta be in the title. Anyway, so we're continuing our exploration of this cathedral.
Foul minions, stay back!
Holy shit, the old one's alive!
May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
I guess one of those times I shouldn't have taken. Oh no, wait, yeah, there's stairs. Yeah, you can save him. Otherwise he die.
Deckard Cain!
Stay back!
Please die. Ah! You are useless against me and the immortals. Well, actually, they're undead, so it doesn't make them mortals. You are useless against me, undead abomination.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
I believe we can aid each other. Your niece told me you were here.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
Yay, I will get back with you in a minute. Break everything! I hope these guys weren't the people.
I'm unable to get it open.
Okay, yes, heal the power skills king. I hope these guys weren't the kind to kill the architect to keep the secret passage hidden. Kill the architect and all the workers.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Yay, new Tristram, old Tristram, it doesn't matter. All Tristrams get undead and hordes coming at them. You really should stop naming things Tristram. I don't know. Name it Las Vegas or something. Haven't heard anything about undead attacks there.
I have found Leah's uncle, Deckard Cain. He was pursued by a creature called the Skeleton King, who blocks the path to the fallen star.
Well, we're a priest of Rathma. Dealing with undead is literally our job. Look, I can make them dance. Hey, do we have to worry about these guys turning? Maybe I should kill them now. I'm wondering why I keep exploring the rooms. The books update and give you more things, info, lore, etc. And I keep missing this one book that's Leah's. Every time.
Uncle, you're alive!
And if you miss
Thanks to you and your friend here.
Friend,
I did good.
I am not often called that. But I wish to know more about the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories.
Stories!
All that matters now is
There
that
is
you're back.
literally an army of the undead trying to eat you! Why are you skeptical? The last thing you should be is
I
skeptical!
spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard while he did his crazy research.
It seems reasonable enough to me.
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
Why do you sound unconvinced? Again, Army of the undead. There was literally a demon of hell called Diablo here at one point in time. Why is it so hard to
What did you
believe?
learn of Adria?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
I just don't understand skepticism in these situations.
These dark events tax us. I worry for Hadrig, our blacksmith, most of all. His wife has been injured, and he is tasked with seeing to those who may turn. His family has suffered under this curse before. His grandfather, the Chancellor to King Leoric, was killed when the evil first spread over Tristram 20 years ago.
Oh. Got a family history with this giant? Why the fuck did you come back? I mean, seriously. Why would anyone come back to this
From the
place?
east shall come a monarch whose rule begins in blood and ends in bone. In the light of a comet will he die a third and final death at the hands of a chosen woman.
Guess that's me. Yeah, you get to prophesize
What
my
can you
comings
tell
and
me
going.
of Leah and Cain?
Not too much, I'm afraid. They came here almost a year ago. She split her time between looking after him and helping out the town. He spent his days in the old cathedral, looking for old texts from what I hear. They were inside when that thing hit. She's lucky to be alive.
Alright, he went inside. Yeah. Okay. I'm just checking for dialogue. I like hearing little tidbits. I'm the kind of person who
I've got
reads
some brand new goods
the
you
books
might
in
be
Skyrim.
interested in.
I've spent more time than I should admit reading the books in Skyrim. Yes, buy all of my shit.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
I will find a way to lay him to rest.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
Why does he know where that thing is?
You should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakarum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies, the prophecy of the end days, says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the text since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
There are literal... I don't understand the skepticism, okay? It's so stupid! Why would you be so skeptical of the end times? Sure, an undead army has apparently come here before. That doesn't necessarily mean this is not the end times.
I am the last of the Herodrim. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Herodric teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
That seems unlikely.
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy. And Tristram, no, the world, has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the lords of hell.
You and Leah depend on each other.
Leah
I do
seems to
not
need a
know
good
what
spanking.
my life would have been like had I not raised
She's
her.
way too skeptical.
Oh, it must have been difficult for Leah, following an old man on a mad search for the secrets to defeating the lords of the
I
burning
mean, literally,
hells.
the rest of the
But
scholarly
though
world
she has
considers
seen her
Decade a
share
major
of mysterious
authority.
things, she is still unsure of my quest. I can understand. She has never seen anything like Diablo and his brothers. The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Herodric tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the lords of Hell.
What happened to Tristram's king?
Leoric resisted Diablo's attempts to possess him, but the effort left him weak and confused. When his son Albrecht was kidnapped to be a vessel for Diablo, it destroyed any sanity Leoric had left.
And so he became the Skeleton King.
He commanded an army of the dead deep within the cathedral, finally serving the Lord of Terror he had resisted while alive.
Very
Many
sad.
adventurers tried and failed to slay the Skeleton King. It was left to Leoric's eldest son, Aiden, to finally kill the monster his father had become.
Very sad. Anyway, that's that. This place is horrible. Why anyone lives here, I have no idea. Personally, I think
you
you'd
know
have
what
to
would take
be
everyone's
insane.
mind off their troubles? One of Theodos's great comedies.
I've seen one of them. Two men dressed as women screeching at each other and tearing their bodices. Huh, a Jimmy Ryder.
Glad to hear it. Rehearsals in 3 hours.
Wait, what? No, that wasn't
Leoric's
volunteering.
Spirit never rest. Why was he cursed so?
Demonic convenience?
Did you know that King Leoric had his own wife executed? Terrible, terrible things happened when he went mad.
Was it the Skeleton King meant to be dead? I mean, I know he was dead, but wasn't he supposed to be really
See, the drunk man speaks
He
sense!
have the decency to stay dead. Again.
See, the problem is, they never should have named this place New Tristram. We wouldn't be getting attacked all the time if we were called, no, I don't know, New Wellington, would we?
I don't know. I hear beef Wellingtons are very popular. You might have all been turned into someone's snack. I missed it! Leah's Tristram Journal Part 3! There was a Part 2!
Deckard is home,
Where was the
rescued
Part
from the
2?
clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leoric returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough?
Folktale! Lady, people were alive at the time! With all the weird shit you could have possibly seen. Yeah, no, I missed it. I don't know how I keep missing it. Sir, I'm gonna have to legit just look up a fucking guide on how to find Leah's Journal Part 2. Oh, you gave up on the
So this
cart?
is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
You would
Do you
not
need a
be
shovel?
alone. Many have died before their time here.
I'll get you a shovel. That way I won't have to listen to your constant whining.
I have some new items that I'm certain you'll love. You've got to promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you.
Yeah, no. An adventure. I use it up, chew it, spit it out.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
Unshakable determination and Yeah, this is something that doesn't really... Yeah, never mind. You'll figure about this
Jelsa,
eventually.
how sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My duty is my future.
So serious. Just because you're fated to save the world doesn't mean you shouldn't have a good time.
Again, another one who speaks sense.
The world is constantly renewing itself.
Let's have a party!
It's only carrying out the same events over
Someone
and
play
over
music
again.
while we slaughter the undead.
We can merely play our parts.
What are you trying to say?
I speak clearly. Do not blame me for the state of your mind.
Hey, I am not insane yet. Yeah, I don't feel like...
Did you hear? Old Rumford has us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight if we're starving?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. But you can quit if you want.
We have way too many whiners around here. They just keep complaining about shit.
You think you're some type of hero, here to save us all? The dead will feast on your bones as easily as they will ours.
Is like the Order of the Priests of Rothma secret or something? I mean...
You are the blacksmith, aren't you? I have a request.
Not now. That's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
Death is a path all
I don't know,
must
the
tread.
hammer's a good
Allow
start.
me to help.
Thank you. Follow me.
We'll catch up with him eventually.
Ah, very interesting topic. I sell jewels.
I see. Where are you from?
Xiangsai. Great families warred in the streets. Political intrigue and bottomless wells of treachery around every corner.
You don't have to tell me stories. I prefer the truth.
Truth? Never touch the stuff.
Yeah, it can be so boring.
You are very brave to venture outside the town gates. I hear there are all sorts
It's
of
okay, we
dangerous
can keep
things
crawling
crawling
I'm
around
sure his
out there.
potentially
I
undead
have
wife
no
isn't
fear
much of
of
an
the
issue.
risen dead.
Oh, that's terrible. I only meant the rats and snakes.
I have no fear of rats and snakes! Although my dog Holly isn't a big fan. One of them bit her ear once. Rat, not a snake. Probably be
I do
dead
like
if it was a
this
snake.
Descartes Kane fellow. It's rare that I can find someone I have so much in common with.
Old and full
What
of stories.
could you possibly be referring to?
We both had rather interesting experiences with the Zakharum priestesses in our youth. So. You know, there's nothing in the world quite so perfect as jewels. They have color, size, shape, transparency.
It seems you're obsessed with them.
Oh yes, if only I could eat them, I would need nothing else in life. Not that you can't. I hear some people even shape certain crystals atop their food.
Can't we just give you, like, crystalline forms of sugar instead?
Hey,
it's
come
probably
over
a
here.
lot less lethal.
I've got some new things you really
and
need
less
to see.
likely to shred your esophagus and
Sure,
stomach
I
lining.
may do business with some unsavory types, but I pass the savings on to you.
Having boatloads of money at the start is
This gate
really
is
nice.
locked by order of the captain.
Well, I say open it.
You can't go out there. The Hollow is swarming with horrors. If we were to open these gates, they'd overwhelm the town in minutes.
I mean, it's not like they're all just waiting at the gate ready to eat you. Oh, time to go put your wife down. Sorry about this.
My friends, I'm sorry.
Do not apologize. You grunt in peace.
Well, I mean, you don't have to say it like that. He's a little sad about it. Anyway, where's your wife? Oh, there
Mira,
she is.
my love, forgive me.
Hedrig! Help me!
Sorry about this. Maybe don't look. You should probably look away.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
There is a
I
way
killed
you
your
could
wife.
repay me.
I
I
killed your
seek
wife,
the
man.
crown of King Leoric.
Don't be indebted
I
to
can
me.
help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Look, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure anyone who's out there is probably dead. Just saying. You know, I wouldn't hold out much hope. Here it is, core plans. Target enemies and projectiles. Well, I mean, it's either that or that. I can't really use anything else. Well, I wouldn't really use anything else. Hey, we're going this way. Stop me if you can. You can't.
I must have a corpse. Your death nears. This will be a challenge.
The Walking Dead. No Strangle fruit. No thank you. I don't want to be strangled by my own lack of money or need to spend as little as possible. That sounds painful. My health is fine, so let's just ignore the healing health now. Like they're barely taking any damage. Time to up the difficulty! See what I mean? Now I can't up it anymore. I'd have to exit out and go back in. See? Which kind of sucks. I don't know why that's a thing. It seems kind of stupid. And if it was too hard, I can literally just put it down. What's the point of limiting it like that? There we go.
You will make a fine corpse.
Thank you for dying in a prompt manner.
I need a corpse.
Oh, we ain't gonna have plenty of them. Give it a second.
My insight grows.
Yeah, now we fight skeletons. Hey! We now have skeleton army! Behold, the ability I will never take off. They literally give me soldiers, permanent soldiers I can use at will. Random curse, ooh. Blood Scythe is good. It's also something I already have. Increase their damage by 50%. Raise skeletons to the ground every 2 seconds to a max of 7 skeletons. Alright, it won't let me look at the runes until I actually have runes unlocked. Yeah, and then we have Golem, Army of the Dead, and Land of the Dead. I guess Land of the Dead is what you'd use if you're going Spellcaster. Land or Army. Well, Command Golem is nice. It's probably what I would replace this with. This are the curses. I can live without either of those. Oh, because I accidentally clicked it. Alright. Welcome back, Skeleton Forces. I am your commander. Don't worry, I will not leave you to fight on the front lines alone. We shall die together.
Do not fear the end.
For victory! More mages. We need ranged reinforcements.
My essence is too low.
Behold, I'm going to have undead armies. So many. Yep, ran out of essence. There we go.
This world can abide you no longer.
I think there's a ring that lets you summon two skeleton mages at once. Yeah, we're gonna need that.
Rathma has blessed me.
Now we have the passive still slot. Yay! Now let's look at that. We start out with 2. Consume your corpse, increase your move speed for 5 seconds. No. We'll do that, and let's look at them. Increase armor by 100%, reduce temp. Yeah, and that's a never for me. And I don't plan on using those. Scrolls command cells and cooldown command gauntlet reduced by 30%. That would be nice. That would also be nice. This would be great. This would be very great. It could be cool. That's not particularly necessary. Again, not particularly necessary. While using a scythe. Okay. Nope. Nice. Losing 100% makes my probability goes by 20%. Ooh. That could be good if I use cooldown abilities, except I don't. And that would also be kind of useless for me. Okay.
I cannot do that. I need a corpse.
There we go.
I'm afraid not.
Alright, follow the cemetery of the Forsaken and the Weeping. I don't know, find the cemetery of the Forsaken and the Weeping Hollow. Not follow, find. Moving cemetery would be horrifying.
No. Do not fear the end.
Death is only the beginning. Hey, and you can probably see why now this is my favorite class. If I hadn't gotten the Necromancer thing, I probably would have gone Witch Doctor instead, because it has some summons to do, but not as summon-oriented.
Not enough essence.
I really don't want to leave my skeletons to their own devices. You know, that's not nice. They're my friends. Look, they kill things on command. Much better than these pathetic zombies. Behold my skeleton army. It does not need rest or food, and they kill everything. Rather efficiently. They're the best. They're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever bring them down.
I need a corpse.
That foe will die.
Did you not trap me like this? Kind of disconcerting.
Your death nears.
Here, taste a whole lot of bone spear. And tribal mask is for witch doctors, so I can't. Kill everything. Yes, massacre. Flashing that power. Fucking rather
This world can abide you no longer.
The blacksmith's apprentice has fallen. Another disruption in balance.
Yep. Oh, sorry you lost your apprentice. In other words, eek, he's dead. Ooh. We found a cave. Explore! And then kill. That revive thing is useful, but it actually does have a slight problem. You see, it can fill up areas a bit too much, and then my other units can't actually get through. You can be bottlenecked by your own minions. It's hilarious. Well, your minions can bottleneck each other.
I need a corpse.
Yeah, okay, you can have a maximum 10. Hey.
That is not possible.
Sure. Nope. Never mind. Leave it. Forward march!
I understand so much more now.
I'm now level 11. Wahaha! Skeletal Mage Rune. Yay. What does that do again? Oh! Yeah, this is very important. Raise contamination channels in order of decay for 100% up to poison for its duration. Raise Skeleton Archer. It deals cold damage instead, and it increases your attack speed. Small essence summon a powerful minion. The minion's damage increases by 3% for every point of essence consumed. Lasts an additional 2 seconds. Not sure how I feel about that. Oh, I didn't have that actually equipped. Oops. And 7%, 300%. Weapon damage is physical damage. And it gives me health back. I want my more summons. Give me more. When do I get the golem? 13. Okay. That's something to look forward to. Oh yeah, when you put in runes, they also change like the nature of the attacks. I remember them saying they were taking a Diablo 2 approach to runes in Diablo 4, but I never played Diablo 2, so I have no idea what that actually means. Those who have played Diablo 2, please enlighten me. Yeah, let's just keep going this way. Ah. The stairs down! You know what that means? Other way! Run. Roll! Roll like your life depends on it, because it doesn't. Actual Necromancer, I guess they named it. I looked up the sets and I get the ones that... Oh yeah, that's another thing they're changing in Diablo 4. Apparently they want the meta to be legendary gears with more effects rather than sets. Because sets don't give you freedom. Actually make the character the way you want. So they're trying to go for a more open approach. Let's go this way. Drop corpses when they die has a lot of benefits, though. The mages. For one, if you have the Devour, it means you can constantly regenerate your own essence by using them. For another, if you have the Revive, it means you can constantly summon minions, so you can have an ever-increasing larger army. Oh wait, when I get Revive, the Golem, and the Curses, I will show you how ridiculously large your forces can get. Wait, take... No, that. Okay, yeah, I thought I missed a tunnel. We're going back! Ah, what can I say? I like classes with pets. While the skeletons aren't particularly adorable, they are really cool. Oh, that's a dead end. Now we can go downstairs. Wasn't there a town portal? Thought there was. Oh well. Alright, come my skeleton army. I say curses because we can then put the golem in the curses slot, because the slot doesn't open up until you unlock the curses. Although curses are useful, don't get me wrong, it's just, well, I mean, if you're going through all these patches, it's good to focus. I personally feel it's good to focus. Equip. Equip. And we're gonna have to get that identified. And probably just keep boards instead.
This will be a challenge.
Nothing is a challenge for a priest or
I need essence.
Just getting her to focus. Oh yeah, he's apparently got rid of my shield. Actually, let's take a look. Sometimes you can tell what they are by the appearance. Oh yeah, we can just identify it here. Squirt's necklace. Will not take damage. Damage deals increase by up to 100%. Damage taken is reduced by 50. Ooh. Neat. Oh. There's actually a lot more armor. The game doesn't always tell you the truth. But when it does, well, it's supposed to anyway, so it's lies. Ah, and there's the way out. Equip. Alright. Oh, that was it. Illuminating glass star of thorns. And yeah, that's not something we can equip. Yep, take me out. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball. Hey.
Weakness consumes you.
Alright, looks like we pretty much explored everything. Except the little stretch of road there, but that should be fine. Oh yeah, and because they're making it open world, Diablo 4 is gonna have mounts. I hear it's mostly gonna be horses, though. Almost entirely horses. Customizable horses, but horses. They're trying to go for a more darker approach.
I need
apparently
essence.
people are complaining it's all bright. Colors bright. Some people aren't happy unless trying to make the next one dark and dreary. On the midnight weary. I heard her knocking on the chamber door. burial desecration is perfectly alright. Serves a greater purpose of allowing me to move slightly faster.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. I have long waited for this knowledge.
Now look. And I have massacred everything. Oh, we got a corpse explosion rune. And active skill death nova. I'm going to use in favor of having my undead mages. I cannot get rid of them. They're my friends. Even if they disappear, they drop their corpses so I can revive more friends. Cemetery of the Forsaken! Not WoW Forsaken, just regular Forsaken. Hey, I'm Priest of Rathma, so burial desecration is perfectly alright with me. I maintain the balance!
No.
Yay, it goes faster if I break more gravestones.
When King Leo returned to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirt, it seems.
How unfortunate. You might want to try something else, though. That'll clog up the lungs pretty quick. Oh yeah, we found your apprentice.
I found the body of your apprentice. It seems his end was quick.
Fool boy. Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
Words
I
do
would like to
occasionally
hear more
live
about
by.
your grandfather, the Chancellor.
Not much to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time. We
Smart
heard
man.
that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
He made his choice then.
Not many people could have stayed trying to keep people alive while the king went insane, ever increasingly insane, and murdered everyone. Gotta admire the dedication. Yeah, just get rid of them. I don't need them now. And missing part 2 of Leah's journal again. That's gonna drive me insane, isn't it? It's gonna be like, where's the journal? Anyway, sold the stuff, kept the bag empty. Wait, how much space do I have in the inventory anyway? 60. Right, and there's no way to increase space, which kinda sucks. Generation and reduced cooldowns. Oh, we had less than a minute remaining. I did not know that. Oh well, that is all the time we have for this episode, so thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe if you like, want to comment, subscribe, and remember to follow me on Twitter for channel updates, pictures of dogs and cats, and whatever else I decide to put up there. So goodbye, humans and non-humans alike, and good whatever applies to you.